What's up, YouTube? It's your boy back with another one. Guys, in today's video, we want to talk about South Africa's gambling addiction, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, and how much we have spent in 2024 alone just on gambling. You'll be shocked. Guys, let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know the wind is taking over. Holla! People, times are tough in South Africa. Times are tough in Africa. Times are tough throughout the world. Everybody's feeling the pinch, right? But I understand that some people resort to illegal activities, some people resort to gambling, some people resort to side hustles, some people resort to extreme measures because life beats you down to a pulp and some people feel they cannot go on. But my thing is this, right? If you decide that you're going to gamble, always gamble with money that you can afford to lose. Do not gamble your rent money. Do not gamble your food money, your transport money, your school fees money. Do not gamble your nest eggs money. You know what I mean? So it's easy for me to say that because I'm not in that situation, right? But if I was in a real tight situation where I'm down to my last, I don't know, 1,000 rand or 500 rand, and I'm thinking of ways to grow it, gambling won't be it. I am not going to gamble. Maybe because it's not in my nature, but if I'm going to gamble, it's got to be a calculated risk. It cannot just be a blind gamble like just going to go play lotto, like going to the casino and just going to play slot machines all day, all weekend, all blowing the money without some sort of a return. I mean, if I could try my hand at gambling, it would then be turning to the Forex markets, right? At least at the Forex market, there's an indicator that shows you things are going down, looks like it's going down, it looks like it might come up, looks like it might come up. You can possibly see, you can see movement that it might go this, it could already turn out, but at least there's a sign that it could. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gambling against that, what you were seeing. When you're playing lotto, they say choose 6 numbers. What's the clue? You don't know. At least when you're gambling in soccer, you have an idea of the strength of the team, right? Like, it is obvious there are certain teams that are stronger than other teams, right? So you're going off of that. At least you have an idea. You know what I mean? Even if the team doesn't, even if the stronger team doesn't win, but at least you had something to go off of because you look at recent performances, you look at the strength of the squads, you look at all these, there's something to work with. But if you're going with a lotto and you're going at the slot machines at the casinos, what are you going off of? What? 6 numbers? Is that the clue you have? 6 numbers, just choose any 6 numbers? Is that the clue? You go to the slot machine, you put your money in, you pull that lever, you don't even know. It's going off blind things. So, guys, gambling isn't the way to go. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to gamble, at least try your hand at Forex. At least. Forex is a sign, plus it's a skill. So all that money that you're investing on playing lotto and playing lotto and playing lotto, if you had invested all that money and all that time and energy in learning Forex, at least you'd be gaining money more than you'd be losing by now because it's a skill that you gain, that you earn. You're learning to read charts, you're learning to read fundamentals and external news that affect the markets and all these things. So it's a skill that's learned over time. You know what I mean? But gambling, there's no skill to gambling. I just don't see how people pray that one day they will win the lotto. That's not how you live your life. You cannot live your life through gambling. Africans, we cannot gamble. Our currencies are so weak that we cannot afford to be gambling with our weak currencies. Do you know how hard it is to make a single rand in South Africa? Do you know how hard it is to make a 10 rand in South Africa? People don't even want to part with their monies. Even the rich don't want to part with their monies. Everyone is looking for a cheaper deal. Even those that can afford the expensive stuff still want a cheaper deal. And yet some people are gambling their monies away. You know, I was shocked to learn something, right? There's this man. He's a businessman. Companies are doing well. And the man goes to Grand West Casino. And this man gambles like 500,000 rand a night. Guys, Friday night is there. Saturday night is there. Sunday night is there. He's a CEO, a freaking founder of a company. Now, obviously, I can't mention the person, I can't mention the company. But, guys, there are people out there who can't afford to gamble because they have an endless supply of cash. They have deep pockets. Now, as Africans, we don't want to be rich. We like to appear to be rich. We would rather go and wear Louis Vuitton slippers and look at this, pockets are empty. No freaking money. But we're wearing Gucci this, Louis V this and this, Louis Balenciaga. Really, guys? So, my whole sad thing is this. In 2024 alone, South Africans spent over 1 trillion rand on gambling. Now, 1 trillion rand is almost like what? I think it's about $800 million. Or is it $700 million? Something like that. Was it $500 million? That's a lot of freaking money, guys. That $500 million? $600 million? Guys, that's life-changing money. That's money that an entire country could use. Do you know that even the IMF doesn't even grant loans of $600 or $500 million to African countries? Guys, yo, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Do you know the gambling companies? They're not state-owned. They are private companies. That means over 1 trillion rand in 2024 alone, went into the hands and private pockets of private individuals who are now jet skiing in the Alps, or in Alpine, or wherever they go to these skiing resorts, or wherever. Guys, oh my goodness. If you know of anyone who is a gambling addict, throttle them. Take their money, take everything you can from them, because not only are they draining themselves, they are draining you, they are draining their families, and if they do not get their hands on cash, they are going to get their hands on your cash. If not your cash, then on your items, and they're going to sell to get their money to go and gamble. Guys, gambling is supposed to be a recreational sport. It's not supposed to be a means of earning a living, right? That's it. Next, we get into the positives of gambling. You know how we do. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we're family, right? Holla. People, the pros of gambling. 1, you could make a lot of money. 2, you could catch the jackpot. 3, you could get that Powerball. 4, you could make hundreds of thousands. If not, you could make millions. That's the positivity of gambling. If you're going to gamble, gamble big, gamble hard, gamble. Hey, go all out, go big or go home. That's the positivity of gambling. It's built on if. That's the positive. If I win, I wish I win. I could see myself, if I can just get that, whoa. It's all positive thinking. It's all big dreaming. But in reality, there's other things. I'm not sure what they are. But one thing I know, those are the only positives I can think of. If and should I and if only and I wish. Those are the only positives. And those are far from reality. Next, we get into the cons of gambling. Holla. Negative cons of gambling. Guys, if you want to go broke very fast, go and gamble. If you want your life to fall down a trajectory and a rabbit hole that you can't really get yourself out of, go gambling. If you want to destroy friendships, relationships, or any other ships that you have, go gambling. If you want to give away all your hard-earned money to people who don't even deserve it, who are just going to splurge on things that are going to help develop their lives, go gambling. Guys, gambling is such a no-no. Gambling is only for those who can afford to lose the monies that they don't need. You cannot gamble your salary, your rent money, your whatever money, every cent. Most people in Africa barely make it. And for some reason, it's the people in that barely class that seem to believe in the power of gambling, as if that's the ticket out of poverty. Trust me, it is not. So guys, trust me when I say this. Gambling is not for everybody. It's only for those who can control their desires and for those who have deep pockets, who can afford to lose monies that they do not need. If you need money in your life, you have no reason to go and gamble. Stay out of gambling houses. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we're family, right? Holla!